Had these seals soaking overnight, which is overkill. But now I'm going to drain them and squish out the excess, pack the wheel bearings, insert in hub, and install. If I put this on, I can't get the grease seal to go into the hub while it's on the axle, so I found this 2-inch pipe and tapped it in there. I can probably go just a hair further, but hopefully that'll allow me to get this thing together. The lower shock mount is in. I probably should have put this on before I put the top of the shock together and bolted it in. It's a little hard to get the bolt through and all this stuff lined up at the same time, but doable. Getting really close now. Okay, there it is. All new hardware down here. It sure looks nice. I wish I didn't have a dirt driveway to drive this on, but at least it looks good now, and I have some video of it. Just about to put the wheels on. This side is ready to go, but I remember this was hard to get apart when I tore it down, and I think you can see that the threads are smashed there, like somebody, I don't know, jacked it up there or it fell onto something. So I'm going to try to file that by hand to fix up the threads a little bit. I think I did a good job on this. I found a file that fits between the threads and it cleaned up pretty well. I don't have a die that big. It's back standing on its own 4 feet now, finally. It's been a long time since it's been in this state. It sure doesn't look that nice with the dirty old wheels on it, but I've got to push it off the lift and work on the plow truck for a while. Snow is coming and I have a coolant leak of some sort to figure out. Okay, next step is to put in the new, or the new used rack and pinion that I got. And I painted that because I couldn't powder coat it. Of course, I forgot to clean up these brackets and powder coat them, so I'll have to paint them now as I have all the powder coat stuff put away. And I have some new boots for there and some new tie rod ends. So hopefully this will go quick. The little components are painted to hold the rack and pinion. I'm probably going to sandblast them again and powder coat them next when I take the body off, but paint for now. So just have to install this and I can roll the car off the lift. Added grease all along the rack here. I put a grease nipple in the top and greased it that way, but that just greases the back of the shaft. So I guess that would work in, but as long as I have it apart, I might as well put it where it needs to be. Well, putting this boot on is no joy. Getting it over that outer tie rod end is really tough. I was tempted to take it apart, but I ended up with a piece of plastic here to create a funnel and was able to push it on. And now I'm pulling the plastic out and it's successfully on now. Okay, installed. The drive steering shaft is in. Not sure if this bushing is supposed to be so contorted there. It's like the steering shaft needs to be a ½ inch longer. And I have all these centered so the bolt goes through the groove. I have to check on that. So now I can push it off the lift. I have a landing strip there for it cleaned out. And then I will work on my truck. And after that, I think it's probably time to start putting the engine together. It doesn't look like a Triumph, but some of the stuff is Triumph-like. I think I'm supposed to take out this thumb screw that holds this part of the air intake on. And of course the plastic ears immediately break off. And so that's hopeless. And I don't even know how to get that apart now. I gotta dig around and try to figure that out. But I took the air box off, the air cleaner over there, and it's got a nice little rat's nest in there. In fact, it's so plugged, I don't know how the thing even ran. So there's the air cleaner full of stuff.